Good evening, welcome back to Let's Play the Blackwell Deception. When we left off last time, we found out that there is a connection between our shady psychic and Joey's nobody, Danny, that he doesn't want to talk about. We found a picture with him in it. So, we have got to find a way to talk to Danny, I'm thinking. And I'm not really sure what to do, so what do you think, Joey?
So what do you think?
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what she's got.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
What about Danny Marconi?
Do you know a Danny Marconi?
What about him?
Didn't expect that, did ya? Well,
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No, I don't think so. Goodbye. Sorry.
Why not?
It's personal. Please come back tomorrow.
Hello?
alright, we're gonna keep bugging her until we find the right things.
Sorry.
Don't go anywhere, Lisa. I need to talk to you. Hello? Damn it.
No, that's not the way.
Sorry.
Wait! Hello?
No.
Damn it.
Jeremy's not gonna do it either.
Sorry.
Look, you've had some time to think about it. Maybe we can talk about Jeremy now. Guess that's a no.
Sorry.
Danny again.
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
Well,
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No.
alright.
Sorry.
Last option.
It's me again. Hello?
Joey, you're up.
How the hell did Lisa get this? How the hell did Lisa...
Well, so who's the lady, if this is Danny?
She's staring at that photograph. Not sure what I'll gain by blowing that all over the room.
You'll freak her out?
I'm not gonna waste my breath on her.
Oh, come on.
Looks like an urn for somebody's ashes.
Danny Marconi?
None of them mean... Just a drawer. She's staring at that photograph. I can't pick...
No, I really want you to blow on it. Why you gotta be like this?
Not sure what I'll gain.
Well, you don't know until you try, do ya? Alright. What do I want to do here? There's nothing new there. Kind of wish Danny Marconi was an option, but...
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What am I missing, Joey?
What's going on?
So what do you think?
I think that she's...
Yeah, okay, there's something
all
here
for
that I'm
now.
missing with
Yeah.
Lisa. And it's gotta be...
I can't see it.
It's gotta be Joey. Because Rosa can't get in. She's not letting
It's
us
a
in.
mailbox. Oh, I can't get it open.
Alright. Okay, Joey, there's gotta be something you can do that I'm not seeing. Blow on everything.
Not sure what... Not sure... Not sure... Not sure... Not sure what...
Alright, alright. I don't think it's this room. how does she buzz people in? If we could find a way to, like, hit the buzzer and let her in, let Rosa in. Where's the buzzer for the door?
Looks like a phone to me.
Yeah, but how does she... Where does she go to communicate with us and decide whether she's going to let us in or not? There's got to be something somewhere. And I'm not going to be able to go upstairs.
Ah, too.
Yeah.
Just your Just to.
I already clicked on that.
Nothing on there, but.
And I know it. I'm just
What
not sure
sort
what
of
to
person
do.
puts that kind of thing? Not sure what blowing on that will achieve. Not sure what.
Joey, it's all about just
Cuckoo is
trying
certainly
to
the one-
scare her.
She's staring at. Couldn't talk to her even. I can't.
Am I missing something in the photograph? It all just says photo.
How the hell did Lisa get this? How the hell?
And he says that whether I right or left click. Okay, clock, bird photos. Urn. What's special about this urn? Is it just
I guess there's
decoration?
nothing stopping me from doing that except for my nearly.
Yeah.
Looks like an urn for some.
But whose ashes? There's gotta be something we can do.
It's a laminated press pad. It seems to be expired.
Is it
I'm
to...
not sure what that will accomplish.
You gotta try and get through the lock. You can open a door with like a credit card or something, right? I don't know. It's one of those things
a
you see in
laminated
movies,
press
but
pad.
it's
It
not
seems to be.
something I've ever actually tried myself. I don't know if it's actually possible. Throw your card under the door.
I don't
She's not
see how
gonna
that's
care. It's not really useful.
And what would I do with it exactly? Should psychics really advertise themselves like this? Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way. Just a trash can. Part of... I am not pick...
There's gotta be something we can do here. What am I missing, Rosa? We can't get in her mailbox. She doesn't want to talk to us.
Sorry.
No matter how much we bug
About
her.
Dan...
What? About him?
Let me in.
No, I don't think so.
And we can't just get in.
Locked.
Yeah.
Looks like...
Alright. Sorry, Joey, you gotta try again.
I can't see inside.
Can you get in the mailbox?
Just a There's nothing inside.
Oh, well, there we go.
It's a door buzzer. Does it want a hug?
Maybe. Wait. No, I think I looked before. He can't float up to the higher level. Did not mean to click that.
Full of pseudo-mystic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to read him. It does nothing. Wouldn't want to. No idea who that is. Huh. More mystic crap.
Yeah, this room really doesn't seem very useful.
Huh. Not sure what blow. Not sure what. Not sure.
I just don't know what
Not
else
sure
to
what-
do, Joey, so...
Not sure what. Not sure what leads to a back...
There's gotta be something he can do with this woman.
Not sure what I'll gain by... I'm not gonna waste my... Not sure what... Not sure... Not sure... Not sure what... Not sure what...
I have no idea what I need to do here.
Let's talk.
Yes?
I think that Lisa Tenzin... She's had some time to stew.
We shook her. Nothing's happening.
Alright.
Sure.
Okay, is there something I'm missing? Something I need to
am
bring
not
with me
picking-
here? Let's look at our other options. Back to the High Line. I don't think that's going to do anything for us right now. But this wasn't doing anything either.
Hi again.
Hello.
Oh, here we go. Good grief.
Do you have a patient here named Danny Marconi?
Yes, we do. Are you a relative?
Maybe.
No, I'm just hoping to ask him some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but he passed away earlier this afternoon.
What?
I see.
It was peaceful. He just went quietly in his sleep.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, good for him. What do we come here for anyway? Come on, let's blow.
Sorry to bother you. So, do you want to talk about it?
Yes, please.
It's ancient history. There's nothing to say.
Joey,
Let's just get a move on.
there's something to say. Alright, well, that's probably what we needed. We can tell Lisa that he died.
Sorry, I'm...
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
Well,
I know he died this afternoon,
And?
and I wanted to talk to you about him.
Yesterday, you threatened me. Today you want to talk about my grandfather?
grandfather.
Wait, grandfather?
He was your grandfather?
Yes. If you didn't know that, why are you here asking about him?
Grandfather? I can't believe it.
Well,
Give me something, Joey.
We have a mutual friend.
really? And who might that be?
It's complicated.
Uh-huh. I ask you again. How do you know my grandfather?
Joey?
A little help here.
Just tell her this.
He had a shop on Grand Street.
That... There are a million ways you could have known that.
Well,
Fine. Tell her everyone called him Danny Boy and he hated it.
What?
Just say it.
Everyone called him Danny Boy, and he hated it.
Excuse me?
He drank whiskey straight with no ice. He put salt on everything. He played the clarinet like he was born with it in his hand. He would have sold his soul to play at the supper club. And he was madly, madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Get in.
aha.
Linda was my grandmother.
Okay.
She died before I was born.
Thank heaven for small favors.
Joey.
Seeing you would have broken her heart.
You're for real, aren't you? You're one of them?
Huh? One of who? I don't want to out and out lie. Well,
You tell me.
No, I'm not falling for that.
Nah.
I've been nothing but loyal over the years. You have no reason to test me like this.
Look at her, shaking like a leaf.
Just because there was that bit of trouble with the reporter,
You mean his murder?
I am not responsible for that.
then who is?
Why now? If what I suspect is true, you people have looked the other way for years. Why the change of heart?
This is tricky because I feel like there's probably some information we could gain by letting her think that we're whoever she thinks we are. But we don't really... There's hints we could gain, but we're not going to understand a lot of what she's saying. Whereas if we try and get her to explain, like, what is going on, she might just close up and refuse to talk to us.
What exactly do you suspect?
Oh no, I keep my suspicions to myself. I'm safe if I don't act on them.
Look, I'm just a friend of Jeremy's. I want to know what happened, that's all. Whoever Gavin is, he needs to be stopped.
I want to believe you.
Then what's the problem?
Look, what if I tell you my suspicions and I'm wrong? You think I can just walk away?
So what do you suggest?
I'll give you the names of the last 2 clients I referred to Gavin. That's harmless enough. You look into them. You find anything, maybe we can talk.
Okay. What is this? She's hinting at some kind of greater conspiracy. What is this all about?
Fine, give them to me.
Here.
Thanks. I will get to the bottom of this.
I hope so. But until you do, leave me out of it. Now get out. I've done all I can.
Is this what you lived for, Danny? Was it worth it? You were a good man, Danny. You deserved a better legacy than this. Well, maybe we both did.
Danny was
So it looks
good
like
man?
we've got to track down these 2 names.
Huh? Oh, sure. Who are they?
We've got a Tiffany Walters. She lives on Thompson Street, just south of Washington Square.
And the other?
Jamie Graham. She's a student up at Columbia.
Didn't you go to school there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Huh. Joey's actually frustrating me a little bit here, because now that we know that Danny's involved in all this somehow, if he would just tell us whatever happens between them, it could probably shed some valuable information on what's going on now and getting us to the bottom of it. But he's still dead set on, doesn't want to talk about it. Alright, well, let's start with Tiffany.
Charming.
It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
Alright, that's nice and easy.
Flyers for guitar lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
What you got? Attention fellow residents. It has come to my attention that many of you here have set up insecure Wi-Fi networks for your apartment. That's fine, assuming you want every NYU student on the block to leech off of you and slow your system to a crawl. If you're like the rest of us, you might want to learn how to add a password to your system. And here's one piece of advice for free. Your dog's name is not a secure password. A concerned resident. Well. Okay. Let's see what Joey thinks of everything here.
Just a bunch of mailboxes. Tiff's mailbox is on the bottom row. Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor. Just a bunch of advertising. Although, this one looks interesting.
The same thing. Okay. Well, in we go.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello?
Oh, I meant to go all the way in, but...
Hi there.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Oh, I just moved into the building. I live down the hall. Just thought I'd come meet the neighbors.
Really? Oh, how nice.
Wow.
It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
I can see right through you, mister.
Okay.
You're not the only one.
Oh, shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
Hello again.
What?
Well, I can see that you're very angry. We'll start with your name.
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least.
So
what's your beef anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner anyway.
Just leave me alone.
yeah, if you actually want her to talk about why she's angry, Joey, that's probably not the best way to go about it. You could try talking to her as if maybe her anger is significant instead of, what's your beef about? And it's kind of dismissive.
So, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one. Just leave me alone.
Alright, that's not a good way to go. Let's see. Well, let's jump right to it.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Gavin?
Gavin.
Yeah. You know him?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, forget it.
She knows. She just doesn't want to talk about it. We found Tiffany Walters. Her spirit, anyway.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
What? No.
Are you familiar with Jeremy Sams, a reporter for the City Post?
What? No.
Alright, that's all we're getting out of her so far. We'll leave her be.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
What else we got in here?
Looks like a pretty threatening letter from someone called STP.
Tiffany Walters, regarding your final payment. Miss Walters, as per our agreement, your final balance owed has been directly deposited into the account we have on file. We would also like to remind you not to harass our client further. This includes phone calls, emails, text messages, and personal visits. We have received numerous complaints. If these actions continue, we will be forced to take the appropriate police action. We hope it does not come to this. We appreciate your compliance in this matter. What else we got here?
That's Thompson Street out there. Leads to a back room.
Let's go take a look.
No good.
Eh.
This is as far as I can move.
Alright.
Hello again.
What?
Well, what's this STP?
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
Okay, will do. For now.
Well, see you
But
around.
I'll be back.
Yeah, see you.
This Gavin leaving a string of ghosts we've got to help move over.
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go take a look at the next one. Well, first, I already clicked. I do kind of want to see what happens if Rosa tries to interact with the door, but I have a feeling it's just going to be locked. Off to Jamie.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new.
Okay, what am I trying to do here? Notes. This is one of Lisa's old clients. It said we updated. Okay.
There's a keypad on this door.
Yep. Oh. I don't know. Joey?
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear.
What's this little note?
It says, remember Waterloo.
That's probably some kind of clue to the door, but I have no idea what that means. Although... let's just Google it. Waterloo. Battle of Waterloo was fought June 1815 near Waterloo in present-day Belgium, then part of the United Kingdom of the Netherlands. Okay, 1815.
There's a keypad on...
There we go. So, what do we got in here?
This is really old. It's got a cassette player and everything. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes anymore? It must be something she had as a child.
I used to listen to cassette tapes.
Ouch. Those heels look like they'd hurt. No point. It doesn't even have a tape inside. It must have sentimental value of some kind.
She might have a lot of tapes.
It's full of makeup, nail polish, eyeliner, hairspray. I guess that's college for you. A set of drawers. Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
Epileptic fish. All right.
This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Ah, hence Waterloo.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
Elaine Appleton must be the professor. So she's someone important, perhaps, eh?
Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important. Pretty typical for a college kid, I guess.
All right. Let's see what Joey thinks of all this.
I know what this is. It's a cassette player. I think it replaced the 8-track not too long ago.
Not too long ago.
Those are some fearsome-looking shoes. Looks like a bunch of junk to me. Just a set of drawers. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? Seriously, Epileptic Fish. Looks like textbooks. Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Good thing we had Rosa here.
Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
All right, what's his thoughts on the mess?
Well, we've learned one thing by coming here. Jamie's a slob.
So judgmental, Joey. Okay. Well, it sounds like the big thing we got from coming here is we need to talk to this Elaine Appleton. Well, let's try going home. Maybe if we look her up, we can find a phone number or something for her. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back in next time. We'll see about solving the mystery of our two ladies here and the added mystery of Elaine Appleton and how she figures into all this.